What's up everyone, welcome back to Rally Farmer, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Linda and I'll be your host. So we are continuing with our series of careers in pharmacy, and today guys I also have a new guest. You know how we welcome guests here, right? We're gonna do our drum roll, so let's give it up for her. My guest is so excited, she's drum rolling herself. So today we are going to talk about research and development in the industrial sector, and I'll introduce my guest today. So, hi Daktari, welcome. Please introduce yourself, then you continue the topic of the day.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr.Michelle Omondi. I'm a pharmacist by profession. I work in Regal Pharmaceuticals and I cover research and development and regulatory affairs.
Great. So today, since we've already done regulatory affairs, we're going to cover the research and development part. So now, if we may start, what is research and development in the industrial sector?
Research and development essentially means developing formulations that can be routinely used in the company for commercial purposes, basically.
Okay, so it's more or less the same as developing new drugs, right?
Yeah, developing new drugs that can be sold.
Yeah. So in layman's language, I'm sorry, we have to simplify this for people who cannot understand like the pharmacy practice.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let us look at your day in life.
Yeah.
So what does your day in life look like? Tell us about your roles and responsibilities as a research and development pharmacist, so that if there's anyone out there who wants to know more about this role, then they can know what they're going to do.
Okay, in research and development, there's a lot of research that goes into it. You have to look into studies that have been done on products, come up with formulations, do trials on the formulations, and they are tested, and you check on their stability so that you can develop a shelf life. Basically, that is the process. So every day, it's either you are developing a new formulation, reading on how to make a new formulation, or following up on stability of formulations you've already done.
Okay, yeah. So you're really like giving us a brief description, but I wanted you to go like deeper into it. So like when I want to maybe start a new drug from scratch, so can you just like summarize that whole process so that someone may understand more about this?
Okay, depending on the type of formulation you're developing and the API. So you study about your API, its solubility profile, its physical properties, and then you try and come up with a formulation that is stable. So there are things you look at: palatability for syrups, for tablets. You want to make sure it has proper hardness, dissolution, disintegration profile. If you're developing a cream, you have to make sure the API is dissolved, it's spreadable, and then it doesn't crack. Suspensions, of course, the dispersed agent is able to suspend into the fluid, and of course does not settle. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's really like a broad thing. You have to love your books, you have to love everything about it. Yeah. So now, how does someone become a research and development pharmacist, especially in the industrial sector? So is it that I'll do a B.Pharm and then go straight into the industry and get the job, or I'll have to do maybe masters or something? Just tell us about how someone can become that.
A B.Pharm is sufficient. The pharmaceutics we do in school can assist you to go far. But with the changing manufacturing processes as we go, you might need a little bit more studies. In Kenya, we don't have short courses offered for that, but UK have, US have. If you search in the internet, you'll get schools that do formulation sciences that can help you in such a school. But for Kenya, you have to do the masters in industrial pharmacy and focus on the pharmaceutics bit. Yeah, so basically, the masters helps you to be able to broaden your scope rather than just basics.
But the B.Pharm is sufficient.
The B.Pharm is okay.
Yeah,
yes, it is.
So if you have a B.Pharm, it's really, really possible. So now let us look at the now the field in totality.
Yeah.
So let us look at now the job market. So is this a field that you can encourage someone like a new pharmacist who's in the market? Can you encourage them actually to join you in this field, or will you discourage them because you know there are some fields that someone can venture in and then there's a ceiling, they cannot grow? So is there an opportunity for growth? Just tell us more about this field in terms of career opportunities and the opportunities for growth.
Yes, R&D is wide. It's a good area. It challenges you daily, you keep growing, it's always dynamic. So I'd obviously advise a pharmacist to get into it, but you have to love reading, you have to be someone who takes ideas from everyone. R&D is not just about the pharmacist who's formulating. You have to make sure that whatever you're making is acceptable to everyone in the company and the common mwananchi who will eventually receive it. And the only problem is with R&D, not all companies have it, and it is usually the sacrifice department in the case where a company is starting off or it's having financial difficulties, because now they won't be able to participate so much in formulation development. But yeah, I think it's a very interesting field. I enjoy it very much.
Okay, so guys, now I told you I bring you these people who can actually like give you choices in your career and stuff. So she's just introduced the new concept of research and development, and she's given us like ways in which you can enter into this opportunity. Now, let us go back to your daily, like your job. Is there a time where you've done a formulation and then it's failed, or are there challenges like that you face? If there are challenges like that, how do you like cope up with them?
Obviously, research definitely is challenging. There's always challenges depending on the type of API you use. Some APIs are not soluble, not compressible, they are hygroscopic. It's just one thing after another. And sometimes maybe the kind of excipients you'd like to use are not easily available. So you have to keep innovating different ways of doing things with what you have. So yeah, challenges are there, but that's where the fun exists. That's where the fun exists, because you keep doing trials, and when you make it, it's like a eureka moment immediately.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, so did you have you ever had like such a eureka moment? Can you just tell us a bit more about that? Yeah, like how you actually went about that, and you had now this eureka moment, and you're happy like you've got a breakthrough.
I've had several eureka moments. Some of the eureka moments you have are personal. Personal meaning no one knows you're struggling with the product, not even your colleagues or but there are some where it's evident for all the people who you work with that this product is a bit of a tussle. So I've had situations where I've had APIs that are not easily, an API specifically that was not easily compressible. I've done everything I knew. I've added binders. I'm almost to the maximum amount. I've done everything. I've reduced disintegrants. Goes to the compression, capping, sticky. I've reduced moisture. I did everything I can. But I got the balance right. I was so excited. So for me, that was a eureka moment. Of course, you can't go around flossing about
like
it.
telling everyone
because you also
about
don't know
it.
if the product will be stable for even 3-4 months. But for me, that's a eureka moment. So,
that is great. That's it's such an encouraging story. Like you try until you get it right. Now, looking at the career opportunities in research and development, since you've worked in the industry, in the pharmaceutical industry for medicines, do you think like someone can use her knowledge to apply into other fields other than the pharmaceuticals? And if so, which fields and how?
Definitely, research and development comes in handy for fields like cosmetics, places where they make soaps, Colgates, industries for food. So those kind of industries require expertise in manufacturing or easier way of doing things. You know, if you've done drugs, food will not be very difficult, nor will cosmetics.
Yeah, so guys, you see, you can expand actually your area of practice. Don't limit yourself to the pharmaceutical industry. Even you can look at these other industries like the food, like the cosmetics that she's saying, and you can develop like new formulations, like you see, new sunscreens, new serums, new everything for the skin. You can do that. You can do that also for different types of foods. And as a pharmacist, since you have the basic knowledge of formulation, you can use that knowledge to actually expand your field. Lastly, now let us do a parting shot. To anyone out there who wants to join this field, will you encourage me? Like, if I want to join your field, will you encourage me to join the field? Or do you think that this is not a field you encourage someone to actually venture in? Let's comment on that. Yeah.
So yes, I would encourage someone to venture into R&D. And with R&D, you have to be daring, you have to be resilient, you have to keep trying. So believe in yourself. The knowledge you are given in school is very sufficient to help us to be able to develop the formulations we like. So as a pharmacist, you got what it takes, and you have to learn to work with people. R&D is completely multidisciplinary. You might be the one mixing, but there's a lot you don't know. So yeah, just be open, be resilient, and yeah, it's definitely a nice field.
Okay, yeah, so I think this brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much, Dr. for actually coming and honoring my call and just taking part in this series. And also, guys, if you have any questions regarding to research and development in the pharmaceutical industry, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll be able to respond. Also, guys, yeah, it just takes 5 seconds. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button and share, like, and leave a comment. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you on my next video.
Thank you for having me.
Bye bye.